Hey guys, welcome back to Clashing with Corey. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, if you have any questions or requests, go ahead and leave a comment down below because I usually respond to all the comments that I get on my videos, and this video is a good example of that. This video is in response to a subscriber asking for a video of Town Hall 10 dragon attacks, and it just so happens we had a couple really cool dragon attacks in our war against Crunch Time. With that, let's get into these attacks. First one's going to be Ballin' on number 37. Comes in with a mass dragon attack. So this doesn't work on most bases. I want to be very upfront about that. Dragons is not an army that you can just cook and use on every base and 3-star a lot of times. You know what I mean? It has to be a very specific base for dragons to work. So I want to throw out that disclaimer first. So first thing he's going to do, he's going to suicide his heroes in, trying to get this AD and this AD. And also to kill the enemy CC if necessary. You'll see his king's getting ready to head into range to go get that air defense right there. So luckily we got a Lava Hound and a Loon that pop out of the CC, which do not target any air defenses. So he's got an archer in his composition that he's going to use to draw it down on towards the bottom of the map there, so that his other air troops don't get hung up on it and pop the Hound. So if you leave that Hound in there and you throw a bunch of dragons on it, they're going to get stuck on the Lava Hound, getting pummeled by defenses, and then they'll have to deal with all the lava pups afterwards. So you see he's got an archer down on the town hall to go ahead and lure that down there. Now, in the middle, while I was talking about luring the Hound out, he used 2 lightnings and a quake, because in the middle he had 1 air defense with a sweeper right next to it, and that sweeper was pointing towards the way that he's entering with his dragons. Another thing on this base that allows you to kind of use dragons for it is it only has 1 single target. This backside multi-target really doesn't do a lot of damage to dragons. The single can do a lot of damage to dragons, so if you're gonna dragon attack a single, make sure you get it taken out quickly. So he missed that rage a little bit. I guarantee he wanted it on those dragons going into the single too, but that's alright. He's going to get it taken out anyways. Now from the top, he's bringing in a blimp full of max loons. Going to drop those right in on that last air defense there, get that taken out. And you'll see he had some more loons in his composition. We got Troll Teslas popping up, and he's sprinkling in some loons to take care of those as well. Now if you see, he's got a heal down on his dragons right where they clumped up in front of that multi-target and that wizard tower. So he was able to catch 4 dragons in that heal and you know, gain back some health, make sure none of them died right there. And you can see right now this base is already gone. So he's got still 10 minions and a haste. I think he's going to use that haste for probably that group of max loons. Go up and get that expo. And then he'll use those minions, sprinkle them in for cleanup as well. So yeah, dragons not going to work on every base, but if you see a specific set of conditions like they had in this base, able to sui for, you know, 2 or more air defenses, and then if you could get like an air defense and a sweeper with spells, I mean, it was really just a perfect combination of things that allowed him to use dragons successfully on this base. But excellent attack. Nice work spotting that. I would have never, you know what I mean? I don't ever use dragons at Town Hall 10, I'll be honest with you. I would have never looked at that base and said, hey, maybe dragons. But Ballin did, and he pulled it off excellently. And we're going to go up just 1 base here and take a look at El Patron's attack on 36. So this one's a little bit, I don't know, the other one was complicated too, I guess. There's just a lot of little objectives to take out throughout. This one, he's going to combine a Queen Walk into a Kill Squad and then use Dragloon on the back end. The back end's going to be this area over here. You'll notice there's no air defenses over here, but there is a Queen over there. And let's see how it goes down. He's going to wait for this wizard to establish that funnel. Now he's got his queen coming in. If you look, he dropped his healers off to the left of the queen. If he would have dropped them straight out or to the right, they would have come in contact with this air defense a lot sooner, and he would have lost several heals. So he drops them to the left there so that they improve their angle, and that way he doesn't lose, you know, maybe just 1 or no healers at all. Now he's got a goblin on the town hall. They do extra damage to resource buildings, including the town hall. So it's a really good way, if it can't be reached by any defenses. Really excellent use of goblins there to take that out quickly, and that's going to improve his dragon funnel after the fact. He's also got a couple minions and archers up on the top, getting rid of some of that trash, and the minion was improving his funnel for the dragons later. So Queen Charge is still going strong. Didn't need a Rage 4. He's got his King down on the other side to clear that side. And now he's got his Wall Wrecker coming straight into the single target Inferno. Luckily, he popped his king's ability back there, and the barbarians were tanking that single for quite a while. Stroke of good luck there. So he was trying to save that freeze, I think, so he could get the CC as well. He ended up kind of swagging it, because by the time it went down on that Inferno, the Inferno was going down. So he's got the first rage down in the core there. That was for the bowlers, and it's also going to catch the Queen Walk portion as well. And now he's got... Wow, Valks are just cutting through that core. Bowlers behind, still has about 3 healers, I believe. Really keeping all those troops alive, gutting out the core of this base. Let's pause right there, because his kill squad got a ton of value. Most of that base is already gone, and he's just now starting to bring in his dragons. He's also got 8 loons in his pocket. He's bringing in dragons first with the rage so they can kill that enemy queen. If you bring in the loons too soon, she's going to snipe a lot of those loons. Now he's bringing in those loons 2 at a time, targeting some of those, random defenses around the edges. He hasted into that Tesla there, because 2 loons... I don't know if it's quite enough for Tesla without hasting, but it also gets him into the fight quicker. And then the rest of his loons down on that bottom Tesla. And take a look, this base is gone. I think at the end of this raid he has like 4 dragons, 6 loons, both heroes still up. Crushes this base. Once again, probably not a solution I would have thought of on this one. So we've got some really creative attackers in WHF, and it makes for some super fun wars. Love seeing the crazy attacks. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to think out of the box, and it ends up being really fun and really cool looking at the same time. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Sorry, that I know of, I believe we only had 2 dragon attacks this war. Had a really close war against Crunch Time. Really good war, down to the wire. It's always fun. You know what I mean? When it comes down to that last minute, those last few attacks, it makes it a really fun war. We pulled it out this time, 118 to 117. We only left 2 stars on the board, which is their top 2 Town Hall 12. So, good war to Crunch Time. We certainly had fun with it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video.